Okay, I just want to do a quick update on the progress of my no dig rhubarbs. Okay, so let me go ahead and drop it low real quick. And can you see in there? There's one little squiggle. It's done pretty good. It's just shadow falling in that area, but I do have multiples to show you. So that's the thing. This is a raspberry plant. So I planted these rhubarbs next to trees so they can help break up the ground. So there's one right here I'm about to show you that's next to, what is this? The an Asian persimmon. Okay, so let me drop it. Oh, my knees, I'm getting old. Okay, so that leaf is dying off, but it's already pushed off a new leaf. So like these are literally planted directly into leaves and bark or wood chips. Sorry. So like I didn't dig any holes for them. That is a coral bark maple. It's a little scraggly right now, but hopefully it'll put off a lot of new growth this upcoming season. And here is the biggest squiggle. Hi, squiggle. It's planted directly into leaves and wood chips like the others. I don't know if this one is just growing faster because it's in a sunnier position, maybe. I don't know. But, or maybe it started off bigger. I don't know. Because I did get quite a couple different sizes. So, okay. So this one is next to. That's the tangela tree looking scraggly but very much alive. So hopefully it'll settle in and be a little bit more cold hardy next time around. I mean, it's supposed to be pretty hardy to zone 8, and I get it next to this wall, house, whatever, to keep it alive. So, anyways, the rhubarb is here to help break up this clay next to not only that tangelo, but also I have some collard trees settling in next to this. So this is one of the little rubies. It's sitting off a new leaf right there, and it's planted directly into leaves and mulch, aka wood chips like the others. And I've just been sprinkling like coffee grounds directly like on it, and watering in with compost tea to provide like nitrogen. And I also added in some worm castings. Let me not forget that. So I'm keeping some African night crawlers or whatever. And I also added some European night crawlers and red wrigglers directly to the soil. So anyways, this I actually dug, but it's doing pretty good too. And it's got this nice deep mulch around it to keep everything moist. So let's check on the other rhubarbs. Vroom. That's another raspberry right there. This tomato cage, hopefully. This rhubarb will grow like the wind and provide some support. Although, side note, I have been using this blueberry to support these raspberries because it's so upright. Ooh, my shadow is just all in the way. Yeah, so. But I'm hoping that the rhubarb will grow up rather quickly to also do like the same process. So, anyways, let's drop it low. Alright. Okay. See, look at the squiggle directly in there. And when I've added the worm castings, I literally just sprinkled them around but that was after I planted it directly into this mulch, because the worm castings are so much smaller than most of this mulch, right? So when it rains, or when the coffee grounds are there too, they're small too. And it rains, they just kind of filter down in there without you having to mix it up. It just keeps me from disturbing the mulch where the roots and stuff, the new roots are forming. And I've been topping it off as it decompresses, so that it never is exposed. The roots never get exposed to the elements. Also, rhubarbs apparently like it to be really moist. So as they continue filling in, I'm just going to continue adding more mulch just to make sure it stays nice and deep. Oh, I think this is the squiggle dust. I don't know about this one. Oh dear. That's the one we looked at. I think, okay, there it is right there. I don't even think you can see that. I mean, I can barely see it and I'm here. It's right there. Anyways, not that you can magically see that, but I think it's fine. It's just gonna send up another leaf. But I guess I should go find some coffee to add to it. Oh, there's some green in there. So I don't know. It's hopefully it doesn't open up another leaf. But like I said, I can just add some more compost tea. Now I will say that this is a little bit more labor intensive to me. Because I'm having to keep them watered and stuff. But of course, if I had just collected all the coffee grounds and stuff from the beginning, then of course I wouldn't have to come out here and do this a lot. But it does, it's working so far. This is garlic, right? And this is doing beautifully. But this one has a lot more nitrogen in the pile naturally, because underneath this top layer of leaves and sticks and whatnots is just grass clippings. So it's a much softer material to kind of grow into. But as there's no more grass over here, and I do not plan on cutting any grass, I don't have any more grass clippings right now. So that's just kind of, well, I guess I could go look at this last rhubarb. Oh, me stepping on stuff. Oops. Okay. Let me see. The freshly planted horseradish. It's right there in one of those piles. That pile right there. Compost bin. Peach tree. Just randomness. There's a tea bush over there. Blackberry. See, it does have lots of lateral, what do they call them, stems, arms, whatever. So we'll see how this goes, because I didn't prune this properly the first go round, as it was planted by my mother and I didn't know anything about this blackberry bush. So I'm over here. Okay, there's an apple tree. I need to prune it, but that is what it is. So, all right. Now, this aronia berry. Sorry, I broke the rules. I dug it up because it was not doing well in the place where it was at, and I didn't know any other way to get it out of the ground because the clay just hangs on. So I'm doing the same thing with aronia berry, right? These are fresh coffee grounds. I actually just scratched it earlier to make sure it was still green and alive, right? Actually, you can. Oh, well, I don't know if you can. Oh dear! See that little green patch? I did that earlier today, so it's still alive thus far. Just put the coffee grounds on top, and then basically wait for it to rain, unless I'm doing a compost tea day. So put that right there. It's supposed to be fast growing. We'll see about that. And there's the other rhubarb I put over here. So once they get nice and big, we have a nice luscious rhubarb as part of my like little entryway, which is really just a work in progress. Got some vines to train up here, and there's also a grapevine over here that you can see it. So I think I'm gonna put the grapevine on one side, and then something kind of ornamental over there that attracts pollinators. So my shadow is clearly keeping me company today. You can see how small the rhubarb is now, and also see that the one of the leaves fell off, or whatever you want to call it, and there's a new leaf popping up. So it's doing pretty good. So I feel like one of the reasons why this is working thus far is because I'm doing it kind of in this off season. You know, everything's not breaking down as fast now as it would be if it was hot. So if you want to try it, I recommend doing it in the winter like I am. Just, because it gives the plants plenty of time to kind of settle in, and then you don't have to, I feel like, stress as much about keeping them alive. Less watering, all that. I mean, I've been doing some hand watering with this just so I can make sure to provide enough nitrogen for everything as things break down. And hopefully that, like the compost tea I've been pouring in, will just go ahead and attract some more compost worms in, like the red wrigglers and the European night crawlers. So then their worm castings, as they work, underneath the plants and stuff, will help counter, there being so much carbon, right? Because apparently worm castings are high in nitrogen. So it's a work in progress. And that is the no dig rhubarbs for now. And of course, I will keep you updated. If you like this video and want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe to keep me motivated and to support the channel. Thank you.